starting with meditation, make sure you've got your pillow, your blanket, sitting up tall, everybody, eyes closed. We'll just take 2 to 3 minutes. Finding the breath in your belly to start with. Hand on the belly if you'd like, the lower belly, the lower abdomen. It's a good way to start to get connected and to let your nervous system just kind of come on down, right? Get rid of the fight or flight. Just come into presence. Inhaling 4 count into the belly. Exhaling 4 count, pull the navel in. And at the end of your exhale, feel that squeeze out of the air. Squeeze it all out. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now let's make the exhale a little longer than the inhale. So you may have a 4 count in. And now let's move it, not just belly, ribs, chest. And let's try for a 6 count out. 4 count in, at your own rhythm. 6 count out. Keeping your spine tall and strong, shoulders down. One more time. Okay, now let's move the palms, if they're not already, palms up on your knees. First finger, thumb touch. The other 3 fingers extend. Okay, setting the intention to be present in your practice. And we'll just take a few more breaths with the mantra. When you're inhaling, it's just reminding yourself that you're inhaling. I feel myself inhale. Exhale, I feel myself exhale. And again, this comes from the Buddhist rules of breathing. Okay? Mindfulness, being present. I feel myself inhale. I feel myself exhale. Couple more times. Feel the palms open, chest open, breath extending through the whole torso, through the lungs. Finish with a nice long exhale, everybody, wherever you are, pulling the navel in, squeezing the air out, and then we're going to retain the breath at the end of the exhale. Just hold it. Tuck the chin slightly. No strain, it's just kind of like you're floating. Chin lifts, inhale. Big long inhale, long inhale, long inhale. And release. Smiling. Palms come to the center of the chest, dropping the palms. Eyes stay closed. Let's come to one Om, thumbs touch heart center, and Om just loud enough so you can feel the vibration of your chant. Okay, inhale. Beautiful. And then we open our eyes to greet each other with namaste. Namaste, everyone. It is wonderful to have you all here. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to roll down on our back, but we're going to do that mindfully. So pillow moves to the side or your blanket. Okay, don't need your jacket if you've got one on. And we're going to face the short edge of the mat. Hands on hamstrings. Okay. Feet kind of tucked up, fairly close to the body. Now hold on to your hamstrings and lift the chest. Get a nice extension of the spine. So we're going to start on our back this morning, do our warm-ups, do a few more poses, and then come into Sun Salutations. Okay, so let's just lift. Lift. Breathing. Get tall. we're going to round the back. Exhale. Still sitting up, not rolling down yet. Just exhale, tuck the chin in. Pull the navel in. Inhale, lift the heart. Kind of like doing the cat movement on all fours. Inhale. Now if the feet have to go out further, the knees apart a bit, that's okay. Inhale. Try to sit up as tall as you can. Exhale. Notice how much you're pulling on your hamstrings. Try to pull a little less. Use your core to stabilize you. Push your feet down and your big toes down. Inhale. So right away there's some core stability here. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders back, heart up. Again, exhale. Push into your feet. Try to hold your hamstrings even less. Use your core. Inhale. Eyes up. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Now we're going to roll down on the ground. So arms out. Exhale, roll down. Control it. Control it. Feet down. Head down. Now knees in. Exhale. Knee circles. So take your knees apart and away. Big inhale. Exhale, knees in. Big wide circles. I'm just going to move my mat out a little bit on my couch here. Okay, couple more rounds. Mindful, being present. Feel yourself inhale. Feel yourself exhale. Now feel the hip joints, all right? So at the end of your thigh bone, there's a big ball. It's a ball. The hip joint's a ball and socket joint. So the ball is at the end of the thigh bone. It's rolling around in this socket. And our connective tissue, our muscles all around in our hips get so tight that it impedes the movement. So let's just breathe into the movement. Open it up. And also feel the thighs coming into the abdomen. Brilliant pose for elimination in the morning. Right? So just get this moving through your body. Rock on your lower back a little bit. Try to make the movement bigger. Switch directions. All right, rocking on your lower back. Knees come in, the back flattens. You're breathing. Feel the abdomen moving. Ball and socket joint opening up. One more breath. Just be present to the movement and all the wonderful things that are happening here. Okay, feet down onto the mat. We're going to do half happy baby, keeping the supporting leg bent to start with. So left leg, left hand grabs the outside edge of the foot. Sole to the ceiling. We'll feel nice and tight with this in the morning. Knee goes down outside the shoulder, outside the armpit. Okay, notice that your head didn't get tilted off to a side. Keep your head centered. Sole pointing to the ceiling. Exhale, draw the foot down. And so there's a lot of pressure, fingers pushing into the sole, obviously, sole of your foot to make this happen. Now, resist with the foot a little bit. So there's like 30% here. Pulling down, pushing up. Pulling down, pushing up. Breathe. So we're getting some resistance so we can go deeper in the stretch when we release the resistance, when we release the pushing of the foot. Okay, so no pushing of the foot. Exhale. Woo, let that knee come down a little bit more. Okay, now hold it at this new space, this new lower place. Maybe straighten your right leg, sorry. For me, I'm too tight right now, so you see my leg is almost hovering off the ground, so I'm going to bend it up a little bit. That's okay. And then just pull the foot down a little bit more, resist it, a little bit of push. Stop any kind of pushing with the foot and just really relax the leg, let the knee come in a little more. Brilliant. And then we're going to cross the foot across the body, cradle, bring the knee up, supine pigeon pose. Okay. And we're going to pull this right leg is going to push the foot in towards the body, and the foot's going to push against it and resist a bit. So you're going to feel that in your hip a little bit more when you do that. Flex your feet. Okay, and then try to stop any kind of, it's hard if you're tight, try to stop any kind of resistance with this left foot, okay? And just like chill, just let your left hip relax. Oh my goodness. Breathe into it. And as you're exhaling, exhaling, slowly just let your right leg push the left foot in a little bit more. Breathe. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Switch sides. So both feet down on the mat. Oh, maybe a little windshield wipers or sway the knees side to side. Okay, half happy baby with the right leg. So right hand outside of the foot. Okay, so you can see a good angle here what's going on. Exhale. I'm letting the knee fall way outside the body. Okay, your left leg's still bent. Push the foot into the hand now and feel that. Feel through your whole leg and the whole hip joint what's happening here. So what activates when you do that? So push the foot into the hand. Feel that. And now the hand's still pulling down. This isn't like pushing, pulling for your life, right? This is like 30% effort. Just get a little resistance going on and breathe. So what happens again when we release the resistance of the foot pushing, you'll actually get a deeper opening. So a little resistance, just breathe. And then no more pushing of the foot, and what will happen, what you want to happen is the hand pulling down is able to pull the knee down a little deeper than otherwise it would. Okay, breathe. Inhale, you get a new space here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now hold it here, push into the foot into the hand as the hand's trying to pull the foot down. Take a breath. No more pushing of the foot. Last big exhale, let that knee come down deep. Pigeon pose on the back. Bring the foot across, do a little cradle. Ooh, plant the ankle on the thigh, so the thigh's gonna come up. Shin is parallel to the mat. Feet are flexed, both feet. Take your right hand and nudge the knee away from you. And just feel this. Take a breath. Tuck your chin in, everyone. Okay, now allow your left thigh to push the foot closer to your body. And your foot is resisting a little bit. It's easy to feel on this side, on this position, because we've just woken up. We're tight here, okay? Like, what are we doing? This is so tight. So just feel it. Breathe into it. The thighs coming in, the left leg's coming in to push the foot, the shin closer to your body. Okay, breathe. And then see if you can activate your right leg and just push the ankle into the leg, into the left thigh. Just slightly. As the thigh keeps wanting to bring the foot in. Breathe. Okay, now it's challenging to let go, right? So there's no more pushing going to happen with the right foot. Exhale. Whoo, totally release. Like, just let that hip go. Let that leg, the right leg go. Stay in the same position, but there's no resistance. Exhale. Allow the left leg to bring your right leg in. Breathe. One more. Brilliant. All right, feet come down to the mat. Windshield wipers. So we want the feet, maybe even want to, actually let's do this. Let's shake the legs around. Legs are straight. Shake them around, shake them around. Okay, I've got a better opening for the hips here for us. So rather than windshield wiper, you're going to come in diamond pose. Plant the soles of the feet together. Hands come behind your head, interlace your fingers. Butterfly knees, so just lightly flutter your knees, super light. Take a breath. Okay. Still the knees, hands stay behind your head. Exhale, pelvic tilt, lower back comes to the mat. Pull in through pelvic floor, pull in through your belly button. Inhale, release, lower back lifts off the mat. Exhale, rock the low back onto the mat. Use your pelvic floor, use your deep core muscles to do that. Inhale. One more time, exhale. Deep abdominals contract to do this. Inhale. Now when we exhale, the feet and the shoulders are going to come a little bit off the mat. Exhale, low back rocks, lift. Deep abdominal connection. Inhale, come down, release. Exhale, lift, support your head. Inhale, come down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, come down. So in yoga, we work from the pelvic floor, all right? It's always lifting, contracted, supporting us. Inhale. It's a pretty good pose to start to find that. Exhale. Now if you're losing it as you lift the feet up, I want you to keep the head and feet down and just work on your tilting your pelvis so you can feel that as you get the end of the exhale, you're also doing a Kegel, okay? One more time. So feet and shoulders up, or just stay on the mat and rock and work on finding that deep contraction. Excellent. And then exhale, coming down. Right leg, so both knees to the ceiling, left leg to the ceiling. Okay, and then we're going to lower the left leg down. Just keep it straight and up. Now feel, let's go into that contraction of the pelvic floor. All right, so put your hands on your belly. Pull the abdomen strong. Keep it strong. Don't puff it out as you lower the leg down. And lift up. Feel the core working. Okay, lower the leg down. Feel your core working. Don't puff the belly out to do this. Options, straighten out the right leg. Lower it down. And lift. Okay, switch sides. You can have the left leg bent or straight. Lower it down. I like to start with the left leg bent so I get a rhythm. I can feel my abdominals, what's happening on that side. And once I get around of it, a couple ups and downs, and straighten the leg out. And notice, like right away, I went to wanting to overly contract my core on the outside to make it work. You gotta go inside, pull up, pelvic floor. It's a lot of work. Go deep. Breathing. Hover the straight leg off the mat. That's an option. Okay. Actually, let's hover in scissor and just hold it up. So right leg up, left leg hovering off the mat. Come into deep pelvic floor. Hands on abdominals. Hold the abdominals in for 3. So you're breathing now in the ribs and the chest. Your lower belly's not moving. 2, 1. Switch legs for 3 breaths. Lower belly isn't moving. Ribs are moving. Chest is moving. Legs come up, knees come in, give it a hug. Ooh. Okay, so we have activated and woken up some deep core muscles. Let's take hands on hamstrings. Roll up. Okay, we're going to come onto our side into supported side plank to start. Okay, right hand under hip, under shoulder, knee under hip. Left top leg extends. Arm comes up, leg comes up. Now, through this side, the side opening, you still want to find that lift through the core here. Okay, put your hand there, make sure it's pulled in and up. Lift the leg, extend the arm. So what's happening when we come into deep core here, we're not just using the hip girdle to lift, using the core, right, all around to lift. Extend, lift. Beautiful. Hand and knee come down, switch sides, just roll right over to the other side. I'm going to switch directions, but on my back to you. Okay, hand under shoulder, knee under hip. Lift up to the side. As the leg comes up, notice that you're engaging deep through the abdominals. Try to keep your bottom, you want to really challenge here? Try to keep your bottom foot from going backwards. Okay, like a rudder. Lift. Okay, you got to come in here, lower abs. If you don't, you're going to overuse your hip here. Okay, and that's already overused and tight. Extend. Lift higher through the core. Beautiful. Coming down. Okay, so I'm just going to turn around. Cat-cow. With your toes rolled under. Stretch out the fascia a little bit. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So flat back, exhale. Right arm up, left leg up. Again, through the deep core muscles to balance. So you want to keep your lower back flat. As you're reaching your arm, you want to pull your right shoulder back, or right shoulder back into the socket. Core engaged. Okay, breathe. Come up out of your left shoulder a little bit. Totally stable. And now squeeze your left butt cheek. That's it. One more breath. Switch sides. Inhale, lift. Resist the right hip wanting to lift to the ceiling. It's level. Right hip, left hip, level. Now lift your chest up. Notice if you're sinking way down into your shoulder. Lift. Out of your wrist, out of your right shoulder. Right butt cheek squeezes. Right heel pushes away. Left fingers reach. Right shoulder left shoulder pulls back. Breathe. Okay, core engaged. Right into the pelvic floor. So lower belly not moving, ribs, chest. Okay, puppy pose. Exhale, hand down. So you're going to walk your hands further forward. Hands as wide as the mat. Fingertips, baby fingers edge of the mat. Wiggle your tail back. Slide the hands forward. Drop your chest down. Exhale. Stretch out the shoulders. Release the belly. Exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths. Nice. Inhale, come up. Walk your hands in a little bit. Down dog to hovering cat. Exhale, down dog. This little flow is a beautiful way to open some big joints here. So you're going to come forward, knees hover off the mat. Inhale, chest up like cat pose. Exhale, down dog. Head down between the shoulders. Inhale, hovering cat. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hovering cat. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Holding down dog. 5 counts. Knees bent or straight. Work on getting the chest down between the shoulders like we did in puppy. Breathe. 4. Now, what about lower abdominals? Even in downward dog, the lower abs feel a little bit pulled up. I'm just going to fix my shirt here. The lower abs feel pulled up and strong. Connect through pelvic floor. Last breath. It's hard to do when you're upside down in this position to find the core strength, but just this is the presence, right? Be aware. You're breathing, Ujjayi breath, and pelvic floor engaged. We're going to transition up on toes, step forward, front of the mat, one big step if you can. Feet just a wee bit apart. Bend your knees, exhale, forward fold, ragdoll, grab the elbows. Release the shoulders now from your down dog. Exhale, be aware of the neck. Sometimes I even put my hands on the back of my head. Pull the head in a little bit, nice little stretch out for your neck. You can do that, I just want you to be careful. Kind of forward bends in the morning are tricky, right? There's so much happening here. Your body's still waking up. Just be really mindful, careful of how you're feeling, what the body needs. Exhale. Now we're going to roll up. And again, being aware that you're supporting yourself, first of all, through the feet, through the legs, pulling through pelvic floor to support, and then allowing yourself to roll up, to float. Inhale. There's nothing magical you're going to feel. It's all about just having the intention of feeling a strong base. Inhale, keep rolling up. If you can, you still got some breath left. Inhale, big long breath, hands to the ceiling, or take another inhale here. Reach, hands stay together, half moon to the right. Exhale. Breathe into that open side. Push into your feet. pelvic floor. Soon as you get the intention to lift here from your lower abdominals, your waist gets longer and stronger. You're not slouching anymore. I'm going to keep talking about this the whole class, and you'll notice you're sitting and standing taller and stronger throughout your day. Inhale, lift. Now shoulders are down, feet are strong, pelvic floor engages, push your hip out, other side. Exhale. Try not to twist. Arches down. Keep coming over. Try not to twist. There's a wall behind you. You're exactly on that wall. Inhale, come up through the pelvic floor, strong. Exhale, hands down. Woo, hands to low back. We're just going to do a little back arch. Elbows point straight back. Abdominals pull up and strong. Inhale, lift with the chest, not the chin. Eyes up. Be mindful of how your neck feels. For me, this is good. Chin's a little bit tucked, the eyes are up. If you're cool with letting your head fall right back, you go for it. Be really careful about your neck. 2, 1. Now feel the feet strong. Core pulled up. Inhale. Lift back up to standing tall. Hands down to sides. Okay, samastitihi. I'll turn so you can see me. Samastitihi or Tadasana, equal standing. Feet a little bit apart. Shoulders roll back. Okay, palms are going to face, let's have palms face slightly forward. Just a little bit turn forward. Pull up through your arches. Pull up through your legs. Pull up through your core. Exhale, shoulders down, heart up. Okay, now wiggle your head around a little bit. Your head's centered over your shoulders. Chin is parallel to the mat. And try not to stand like a toy soldier. Right? There's a softness. So yoga teaches us to find the hard and the soft, the ease in your effort, the ease in your effort, okay? There's a stability and an ease. So all those words are kind of interchangeable. Sukha and stiram, okay? All right, so from here, Surya Namaskar C, that's where we lunge. We're gonna do 2 rounds. Let's see if maybe we go into 3. Inhale, lift the arms, look up. We'll go fairly quickly. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back, drop your knee, inhale, lift the chest. Step to plank, hold your breath when you step back. Drop the knees, exhale, lower down. Chin and chest, bum is up. Cobra, inhale, feet are flat. Down dog, exhale. Now we're not going to lift the right leg, right? Exhale to down dog, step forward. Right foot, drop the knee, inhale, chest up. If you need the extra little lift leg, then go for it. I'm not going to cue it, all right? Step forward, exhale, head to knees. Arms out to sides, strong core, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back. Knee down, that's important. Inhale, stretch out the hips, lift the chest. Hold your breath as you move to plank. Knees down, chin and chest, bum up, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Belly's on the mat. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Knee down, inhale, chest up. Step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Arms out, inhale, lift up. Hands to heart, exhale. That's 1 round, rock and roll. Here we go. Fix my pants. I'm having malfunctions in my clothes this morning. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps. Knee down, inhale. Plank, hold your breath. Chin and chest, exhale. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Knee down, inhale. Step forward, both feet. Exhale, forward fold. Chest up, arms out, inhale, come up. Arms touch overhead. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Left foot steps back, knee on the mat. Inhale, chest up. Plank, retain your breath. Knees down, chin and chest, bum is up. Exhale. Inhale, chest up, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Knee down, inhale, chest up. Exhale, step forward, feet together, forward fold. Arms out, inhale, lift up. Hands Hands down to heart center, exhale. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back, knee down. Inhale, chest up. Everybody, lift the heart. Plank. Hold your breath. Knees down, elbows hug your body. Keep your bum up, exhale. You're like an inchworm. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps forward. Between the hands, inhale. Give a little push. Inhale, lift your chest. Step forward, exhale, forward fold. Arms out, inhale, lift up. Right back forward, exhale, forward fold. Left side, left foot steps, knee down, inhale, heart up. Plank. Lower down, now keep your bum up, there's a tilt, hips are up, chin and chest touch. You're like, okay, stop. Everybody hold it, super hard. Hold it. Inhale, inchworm up. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, step forward. Arms out, inhale. Lifting all the way up, hands to heart, exhale, hold it here. Hands to heart, feet together, legs engaged, pelvic floor lifts, body lifts up. Hands to thighs, chair pose, exhale. Hands come forward, parallel with the mat. 5, 4, squeeze your hips. 3, building some heat still. 2, 1, sit lowering your chest, hands to prayer. Right elbow over, twist. 5, 4, 2, 1. Inhale, prayer. Lift up, center. Exhale, twist other side. So as you twist other side, you get lower. Okay, 4. Push into your hand step, you twist. 3. Bum down and back. 2. Squeeze your inner thighs. And remember, pelvic floor. Forward fold. Exhale. Woo! Shake your head out. Inhale, halfway up now. Press hands onto shins. It's an extension in your spine after that twist. Exhale, forward fold. Head tucks. Hands to shins. Inhale. Extension, shoulders back. Exhale, we're going to step into down dog. Give it a stretch back. Exhale. We're going to do down dog twist. So the right hand is reaching underneath to the left leg, so whether it's your hamstring, your calf, your ankle, and then give it a twist. Nice, other side. Ooh, exhale. Right, roll through the whole spine. Your hips, try to keep your hips from swaying over to the side. Keep your core strong to stabilize you, and then roll through your ribs, roll through your shoulder. Well done. Hand comes back, down dog, exhale. We're going to take the right foot up. Give it a long stretch to the ceiling. Open your hips to the side, legs straight. Step forward into low lunge. Exhale. Slide the left leg back. Now if you need padding under your knee, just grab your blanket. It's padding under your knee. We're going to keep that knee on the mat. Hands come to your thigh. Sink low now into your hips. You can flatten your left foot if you want. Breathe. We're going to come to cactus arms. So the arms open up, elbows bend, fingers spread wide. Pull your shoulder blades down your back, lift your chest, lift your eyes. Now as you're lifting your chest, sink low in the hips. Breathe. Pull up through the pelvic floor. At least bring awareness there that part of your body is supporting you and helping you. It's going to keep you from sinking and just slouching into the pose. Front leg strong, back leg strong. And now hands are going to come down to your arch. Ooh, and you're going to walk your right foot over a little bit. let your right knee, can you see this? You're gonna let your right knee fall open, okay? And even the sole go to the ceiling if you want, okay? And just come on down, exhale, drop down, drop down. You can go down on your forearms if you want. Now, how about pelvic floor? Oh, forgot about that. Whoopsie. Right, so are you giving this super duper superhero contraction to your pelvic floor? No. But there is an awareness that those muscles have some energy to them. And you'll notice as soon as you bring a little bit of lift there, the pose has a different energy. It's more supported. Okay, come on up, inhale. Sorry, I need my water now. All right, so we're gonna try to come back to, it's called Triangle Mukha Ekapadasana. Woohoo! But, so we're gonna try to come back and sit back on our pillow or on the ground. So this is the side that I need a lot of support because I've hurt my foot. You're gonna come back, right? And you're gonna sit back. Oh, a little bit better this morning. You're gonna sit back on your pillow or on the ground, okay? So I'm gonna move this back so my foot's supported. There. No, I'm not. Okay, so if your foot can't, if you had knee surgery or you've got injured foot can't go back, you're gonna bring your heel up tight. Option, the leg is tucked right back, foot on the mat, okay? Then we're gonna forward fold. Exhale, grab your foot. Can't quite grab the foot, you grab your strap or your tea towel and you forward fold, okay? Ideally your legs back, okay? You're sitting back, your heels out of the way. I'll show you full on when we do the other side. Okay, so let's go down, forward fold. But this is a brilliant option if you've had some knee surgery or, as I said, foot issues. And you're just not going to get the stretch on your hand, on your quad, but you still get the good hamstring stretch. Okay, lowering down, breathing. Now, if you're flexible here, you've got your foot, you're going to let yourself come all the way down, flatten out on your thigh. If you're not quite down there, you still want to, everybody lift, working on that lift, chest, shoulders back. On the ends of your exhales, find that little core engagement. Squeeze and help you come down a bit further. One more breath. Now, lifting up, strap going to the side, walking your hands up. Okay, now we're going to come forward. So you're going to lift yourself up. Okay, pillow, blanket out of the way. Roll on forward to your lunge where you started. Take a down dog. Exhale. Sweep the dog hair off your mat. And wiggle your bum back. Okay, let's cycle the knees. Work out, especially if you had your leg tucked back, right? We're going to work that out, work out the knee joint. Well done. Take a big breath. Exhale. Okay, looking forward, we're going to step the left foot forward into low lunge. Drop the right knee. Option, your blanket goes underneath your right knee. Hands come up onto your thigh, your left thigh. Sink low, just get yourself organized here. I'm using my couch as a little bit of a prop. Right, now lift pelvic floor awareness. On this side, we're going to bring the hands behind us to open the chest. Fingers interlace. Shoulder blades pull down, give your neck some space. Sink low to lift the heart. Pelvic floor awareness. Eyes up. Breathing deep. Find the deep end of your exhale. Engage. At the end of your exhale, pelvic floor engages like a Kegel if you can. Hold it as you inhale. Okay, and I'll just keep repeating those instructions every pose. It doesn't matter if you fully get it. It's just, oh, I didn't even know I was supposed to or could do that or whatever. Just become aware. Okay, release the hands. Hands go to arch. Left foot walks over, sole even opens up. Can you see that? So it's harder to see on the side, this angle, but your knees falling open, foot's lifting open. Come on down, forearms if you want. Big exhale. Nice wide opening of the hips. Breathing. Some awareness in your pose. Awareness of the end of your exhale. Okay. Come on up. Okay, to our seated position. So walking your way back. I'm going to turn around so you can end up seeing my foot tucked back. Okay. So you're coming back, sitting back on your pillow if you want, especially if you're tight here. You get your pillow under your left leg, okay, under your left butt cheek. You know you need the pillow. If you feel like you're tilting over, prop your pillow or your blanket up there, way better, my goodness. Okay, you can roll your calf out of the way if you want. You want your heel outside of your hip, don't sit on your heel, and your toes pushing down into the mat. Okay, then we're going to sit up as tall as we can and exhale, forward fold, using your strap if you want. If you want some core engagement here and you can pretty much reach your foot, right, you're going to, no strap, no rudder out to the sides with the hands. You're going to use your core to feel, to help you feel centered. Okay, so everybody push into your foot. Flex your left foot, lower down. End of the exhale, pelvic floor engages. Couple more breaths. Okay, releasing strap, inhale, lifting up. We're going to push ourselves up, back to the lunge, back to down dog. Bend and straighten legs, a little movement, a little sway in your down dog. And your hands are going to walk back to your feet. Roll up. Inhale, hands come to ceiling. Ooh. Hands to heart, exhale. So we're going to do one more standing pose. We're going to do dancer. So those two, if you had your foot tucked back, there was some starting to open up the hip flexor here. Same with doing that deep lunges that we had, hip flexors opening up. So let's continue that with our dancer pose. And you're going to lift, remember, from pelvic floor. Easiest way to find pelvic floor is at the end of the exhale. Pull it up. Okay, so you're going to grab the right ankle with your right hand. You can go and grab the inside of the ankle if you want. You would externally rotate the hand to grabs. Okay, you want your shoulder to feel like it's rolling open. Bend your standing leg. First finger and thumb are going to touch, okay symbol. Reach. Your hand is in your eye line, eyesight. And lift. It's okay that your right shoulder is rolling forward, or rolling back, sorry. Lift. Knee up. So you're resisting, foot into hand, hand into foot. Lift. Reach onto your countertop if you feel unstable this morning. Lift. A little higher. Come on back up. Inhale. Hand down, foot down. Ooh, nice. Reach around, grab your ankle from the inside or the outside. So be very mindful. Outside is a rotation out. Your thumb is pointing forward. You rotate your palm out and the thumb back. Don't do it the other way. Okay? It's outwards. Holding on. Arm comes up. Hand goes into eye line. What do you call it? Sight line? Line of sight? Right? Kick back. Oops. Get recentered. So one of the secrets, if you topple over, right? Try to find a place for your eyes that aren't moving, right? So even if you topple over, your eyes stay steady. As you're lifting, the foot's pushing into hand, hand's pushing into foot. You're lifting, find that quadricep opening, breathing. Lift a little higher. Inhale, come up. Foot down, hand down, exhale. Samastitihi, feet a little bit apart, hands by the sides, lifting up through your crown, feeling longer and taller. Everybody, a long exhale. End of the exhale, you can put your hand on lower belly. Pelvic floor engages. Try to hold that squeeze of pelvic floor. Inhale, up into the ribs and chest. One more time, exhale. Yeah, and then at the end of the exhale, there's a squeeze. Pelvic floor. Kegel. From there, hold that. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, feet come wide apart. Down into Malasana. We did this Tuesday, Malasana twist. And then we're going to sit down on our bum. All right. So coming down. If you're tight like me, this is hard, right? It's hard to get down here. So let's come on down. Woo, flow it down. Knees open up. Lift the chest. Okay, now if your heels don't quite touch the ground, throw your blanket under there, roll it up. Throw it under like a little ledge. Or roll the edge of your mat up. Okay, then your left hand, is going to go down on the mat. So I'm pushing my tricep into my leg. Okay, there's an anchor there. Your other hand is going to go up to the ceiling. Yes, it is. All right, lift. So keep pushing your left arm into the leg. Lift up. John Mudra, so okay symbol. Lift. Look up. Switch sides. Exhale. Hand comes down. Anchor with that arm. Lift. Twist. John Mudra. Breathe. Try to breathe deeply here. Hand comes down. Exhale. Woo! Rock and roll. All right, let's roll down on our bum. Woo. Sitting up on your blanket if you need it. We're going to go into forward fold. Okay, I'm just getting my strap. So propping yourself up onto your blanket or towel if you need. All right. Remember, tight hips, tight hamstrings. Get to the edge of your blanket. So there's a little pelvic tilt happening. Okay. Using strap or using your hands to grab your feet. A little bit of bend in the knees, everybody, to start. Flex your feet. So I don't know if you can see my feet here. So my feet are flat, okay, like I'm pushing my feet against an imaginary wall. The tendency is going to be for the soles to want to aim towards each other. Let's bring the soles flat against an imaginary wall. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulders back. Let's have elbows point down. Exhale, you can have bent knees here. Forward fold. Notice, my feet right away did not want to stay flexed. Flex them. Coming down. Now, inhale, long, flat back. Exhale, pelvic floor, right? Come down. Inhale, reset, lift. Lift just a little. Exhale. Okay, one more breath. Going down. Now let's just let it all go. Tuck your chin in, the back round slightly. Melt over your legs. Releasing your strap, hands to the mat. Releasing your feet, hands to the mat. Roll up, inhale. Okay, I'm just gonna turn. So blanket to the side. Coming down as we did at the beginning, holding hamstrings. So your legs are gonna come up. Hold your hamstrings. All right, so you don't want your heels tucked real tight, okay? Leave them out because we want to keep the feet down when we roll down. So arching like cat pose, chin tucking, releasing the legs, rolling down. Try to keep your big toes down. Rolling, 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 rolling into bridge pose. Hands by your sides, the feet now will come up and just get the heels to your fingertips. Pelvic tilt. Inhale, start to lift, rock and roll the shoulders under. Now, I can't see you, and I'm not going to teach that, well, I don't know, I hesitate to say, but if anybody just rolls into, you know, a full bridge pose, that's your job. You did gymnastics when you were young, and you so want to do it, you can try it. I'm not telling you to do it, though. All right, what we want is extension of the front body here after a forward fold. Okay, and a little more, the hip flexor opening. So the shoulder blades are gonna rock and roll together. The chest is reaching to the chin lifts slightly. So make this a chest opener, not just working from your butt and your hamstrings. Okay, lift. End of exhale, pelvic floor awareness. Breathe into the open chest. Nice. Hands come out, you come up on the toes. Exhale. So we did this on Thursday night, this next pose, or Tuesday night. Shoulder stand or supported shoulder stand. Okay, so for supported, your blanket goes underneath, and I don't know if you can see where I'm putting the blanket. So it's not right under my lower back, the curve of my lower back. It's right at the cusp, or right at my hip bones. Okay, the pelvis. Because when I lift my legs up, I want to be able to tilt my pelvis so it helps the legs come up. Okay, so I actually almost end up rocking off the mat a little bit. And the legs go up and the hands go by your side. So this is this is legs up the wall pose. Brilliant option to shoulder stand. Hold for a few breaths. If shoulder stand is calling your name, you push into your elbows, lift, grab the lower back. Feet stay overhead as you get organized. And breathe. Any issues with the neck? Okay, you're going to have your hips down, placed on the blanket, and do legs up the wall pose. A few more breaths. Okay. Now if you're in shoulder stand, the legs are going to come overhead, just so that we can roll out a little easier. Hands come to the mat. So hang out if your legs are still up, legs up the wall. We're all going to meet there. Everybody, legs are up. Bend your knees. Feet come to the mat. Ooh, blanket goes over to the side. Feet go as wide as the mat. Actually, let's do twist. Right leg over the left. Hips shuffle to the left. Twist. Hips shuffle to the right, apologize. Twist to the left, eagle legs, right arm out. Take a breath. Okay, knees come back up. Switching sides. So you start centered, then the left leg goes over, then you shuffle to the left a bit. It's going to get you a deeper twist. Exhale. The left arm goes out to the side. Look to the left. center. Draw the knees up, unravel them, center the hips. Okay, we'll come into Shavasana, first of all, giving the knees a big hug. Maybe head to knees if you want. Using your blanket, your pillow, getting your shirt, jacket, knees down. So we're let go of Ujjayi breath here. We let go of contraction into pelvic floor. We flop open and release, and we're open now to the gifts of our practice. All the integrations, all the mind-body work, all the release. So releasing on a physical level allows you to release on a mental, spiritual level, allows you to surrender, which is a good thing. Surrender your efforts. We don't have to push and push. Okay, just let it all go. So everybody, hands by the sides. Inhale, big deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Feel your body melt into the mat. Okay, we want to come back to our mantra. I'm going to sit up for you. You want to come back to your mantra from the beginning. I feel myself inhaling. I feel myself exhaling. Just a couple rounds. Shorter Shavasana this morning. I'm going to come back to the mat. Exhale. And you still feel yourself inhaling, feel yourself exhaling. Take another couple breaths, being present now. So instead of kind of drifting away in your pose, you're present. You feel the body. I'm going to give one ring to our bowl here. And I want you to, I don't know if it comes through on the computer or not through Zoom, but let's just find your breath, feel your body on the floor, and I'll give one ring to our bowl here, and just listen, okay, as you breathe. And we'll do it again. The end of the vibration, you're wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, taking a deep breath, stretching arms and legs, arms overhead, inhale again, exhale through your mouth and let it go. Nice. Okay, knees come in. Give yourself a hug. Roll to your right side. Head on your right bicep. Use your hands. Prop yourself up to seated. Well done, everybody. All right, finding your seated position, coming to close. When you're ready, no rush, palms rub. Hands cup over eyes rest in your hands. Take a big breath of gratitude. Feeling a little more sure of yourself, a little more like yourself as you start your day. Hands rest in prayer pose at the center of your chest. Remember, you want to be able to chant so you can feel a little vibration, okay? And when we Om, reminder, Om goes out, the O part goes out as a blessing to each other. The M is a receiving back that great energy, okay? So we want to think about that. Inhale together. Shanti, Shanti. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. And I honor the place in you of love, of truth, of peace, and of wisdom. And I honor the place in you where when you were in that place and I'm in that place, there's only one of us. Namaste. Namaste, everybody.